What's up, Lonnie's World? It's your girl Lonnie, and me and my mom are about to be going to somewhere super important, right, Mom?
That's right.
Lonnie's Band. Can you guess? Can you comment down below what you think, where you think we're going? Got three choices: the pool, the skating rink, or the Paris. Comment down below. In 3, 2, 1. Newsflash! It's none of those. We're going to the Georgia Aquarium for a sleepover. I got my stuff with me. I got lots of stuff, y'all. I got this camera. I got this remote shutter that I just found. And I got my microphone, got my lights, got my tripod, got everything. Got my headphones, got my iPad. Got my pillows, got my sleeping bag, got cinnamon roll. Got my other backpack, And that's it. So we'll see you on Lonnie's World in a second. Bye. What's up, Lonnie's World? It's your girl Lonnie. And me and my mom are right here in Georgia Aquarium right now having breakfast. Let me show y'all what I had for breakfast. I had French toast, banana. I don't know what's in that foil wrapper, so. Egg and cheese croissant. Thank you, Mom. There's just so much music, I like it. So yeah, we're about to go do some activities, and then we have admission till the program ends. So keep you posted on that. Bye.
Did you say that it was a sleepover?
Yeah, we're still at the sleepover. We already slept last night. It was so much fun. I got to watch Despicable Me. Thanks to my mom putting more juice in my iPad. Let's just say that. And she's just the best. So comment down below if you love your mom. So I will see you guys after I've done activities. If they let me vlog during the fun activities, I promise I will keep you two posted. Promise I will keep you guys posted. Bye. We'll see you again on Lonnie's World. Yes!
Super lucky enthusiasm. Well, we are very happy that you guys are here, that you are awake with us, that you are looking at our beautiful animals. So this morning, this first little adventure that we're going to be doing is watching our whale sharks eat their breakfast. So our animal care team is gearing up for that. If you guys look at the screens on either side, up in that top left-hand corner, you'll see some movement. Oh, and that raft is actually about to go in the water. So one of the cool things about having one of the world's largest fish, our whale sharks, is that these guys have to continuously move to be able to breathe. So what do you guys think that means whenever it comes to feeding?
You gotta keep moving.
Yeah, we have to move with them. So we put these rafts in the water, and then there are also some big ropes. You can kind of see one of them going all the way across. And our animal care teams are able to move by pulling themselves across, while also feeding our whale sharks at the same time. Now our whale sharks, like I said, they're one of the biggest fish, or they are actually the biggest fish in the ocean. However, despite that, they actually eat one of the smallest foods out there. So they are actually going to be eating things like krill, small jellies, small fish, because they only have the throat the size of an American quarter. So anything that they eat has to be able to fit through basically this size. Because despite the fact that they have 300 rows of teeth, they aren't really chewing their food. They're considered filter feeders because they have And basically when they open that mouth, it acts as a giant funnel. So all of that water, all of that food just funnels straight in. If it's water, it'll go out their gills. If it's anything resembling food, it'll go down their throat. So we have to make sure that we are keeping up with that. So here at Bird Prayer, we're actually going to be feeding our whale sharks about 50 pounds of food every single day. So just between our whale sharks alone, that's 100 pounds of food that we are feeding our animals. So like I said earlier, we're very happy to have you guys here because we're a not-for-profit organization. So without you guys being here, without your support, we wouldn't be able to feed these beautiful animals that restaurant-grade quality food. So it does look like our animal care teams are getting in that water now, so you'll see those rafts on either side. So with our whale sharks, we will actually do a thing called target feeding. Have any of you guys heard of target feeding yet? Yeah, a couple people. That's awesome. So target feeding, for those of you guys that don't know, is basically where we're able to train our animals to go to a specific target to get their food. So these guys are actually really, really smart. So for Taroko, he's going to be swimming on the left-hand side, Yushan's going to be swimming on the right-hand side, which for us here, that'll mean Yushan's going to be over here on this side, and Taroko will be over here. So we've actually trained them. Taroko goes over to the green bowl, and then Yushan goes over to the red bowl. Now, hopefully Taroko is feeling a little on the hungry side today. It's kind of funny how even our giant whale sharks have their own unique personalities. So Yushan over here, he's a foodie. He does not care. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll do whatever you want. Whereas Taroko is like, I don't know, maybe. So hopefully Taroko's feeling it. It looks like he might actually be a little on the hungry side today. Either way, even if he's not really feeling food, we're always going to make sure that he is getting the nutrients that he needs. So if it's been a few days where he hasn't eaten, we'll mix up the diet and maybe chop up some lobster or some salmon or something like that.
Aww.
Just kind of interest him because these guys have taste buds too, so they have favorite foods as well. So maybe Taroko's getting a little tired of the krill, the jellies, the smaller fish. We'll be like, okay, we can mix in some other stuff for you. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so we got
Hey, big guy.
Taroko coming on over here. Now, he is our smaller of the two. Like I said, he's not a foodie, so he's just a little bit smaller. And so he is going to be 24 feet long. Now, on average, whale sharks will reach about 18 to 36 feet. So he is well within that average range. When we first got our whale sharks, both of them were within the 10 to 12 feet range. And both of them were actually on their way to go to a fish market over in Taiwan, which basically just means that they were about to become somebody's dinner. And by somebody's dinner,
Look at these gators, y'all. They're so cool.
Yeah, and fun fact, our birds over here, we have roseate spoonbill and this
Look at these cute whales. Look at these cute dolphins. Y'all, they're getting this movie. Oh, look at the one down there. Hi. Look down below.
Alright guys, y'all want to go see the living whales?
Yes, please.
Running from a boat or running after a fish or something, like something that will mimic a natural behavior for them, stuff that they might encounter out there in the open ocean. And then what we do is after they complete that, we're going to have them swim up into that acrylic bubble, and they're going to exhale CO2. We can actually test that CO2 and figure out how much metabolism they're burning off in order to complete these activities and what we can do in order to help fund that, like make sure that they have enough fish and all this stuff in their areas in order to make sure that they're not burning off too much metabolism.
Look at it. Oh my god, this is the funniest thing ever. The way they just fly.
Oh, we got one more husky up.
Yeah, they're all out.
Now you'll see a bunch of different species in here, and this time we're talking about biodiversity. Does anybody know?
This is so cool, guys.
Look at you cleaning the glass. Yeah, so they use that little suction cup right there to kind of like move and hold on to where they need to be.
There's a grouper.
Yeah, our dive team is super incredible on what they do.
There's a scuba diver up there. Ooh. Dang, guys. This is so cool. Ooh. Look up there. Whale shark.
Yeah, I told you guys, get all the pictures you can. There's a once in a lifetime opportunity having nobody else in here. Oh, and Kuroko right above. Hi, buddy.
I'm watching. Guys, I'll come back to you when we get to the end of this tunnel because it's going so slow. I can edit it.
They don't acknowledge their presence at all. And I think that's the funniest thing, because I've literally seen people like